tell what he's going to look like next.
Can't tell what he's going to look like next.
Actually, he looks like you most of the time, yes. Something about the nose, that same aquiline profile. Yeah. Ooh, and your eyes. He definitely has your eyes. Yeah. Has anyone ever told him what lovely eyes you have?
Oh, I know. I don't believe they have. Do you really think so?
Well, what about me? Does he look a lot like me?
This Fred guy, is he around?
Around? He's more of a trapezoid. Yeah, he's around. Definitely around. He's all around. Or he may have gone out for a bite.
Are you one of them mechazoids?
That's right. I'm Blink, that lovable, zany, irrepressible assembly of circuit boards and breakers. Blink, the mechazoid.
Yeah, when this Fred guy comes around, you tell him he better watch it. We've had reports of a speeding show around here. There's been blowing people right off the clock. We can't have that in the here and now, can we? That's just the order of things. Do you understand?
Yes, I'll tell him. No problem.
Yeah, see that you do. We're not going to run you in this time.
But next time.
You're gonna do time.
Fine. Oh, one more. Get out of my way. One more thing. You ever heard of a guy named Cosmo?
Cosmo?
Yeah, Cosmo Cumulus, I think he calls himself.
Oh, no, definitely not. The only Cosmo I know doesn't call himself anything.
Yeah, you sure this Cosmo you know don't call himself Cosmo?
Definitely. You know, us mechazoids, we're whizzes at things like that.
Yeah? Well, if you see him, give him a message from us. Tell him to stay out of the here and now.
Oh, I will, but like I say, I probably won't because the only Cosmo I know doesn't call himself anything. That was close. Those guys are bad news. You know, the Time Police have warrants out for Cosmo's arrest all over the universe. Ooh, I hate to think what would happen if they ever caught him. But they say that they make you plan. And they make you think things out. And they make you prepare for tomorrow. Today. Ooh, it's too horrible to think about, even for me. And I'm not even me. I'm just a circuit board, basically. So you can imagine how it is for the humans on the show, especially for Cosmo. You see, this is the intergalactic timeline. Even if you can't see it in the back, you sure can feel it because it separates today from tomorrow. And on this side of the line, it's tomorrow, Cosmo's hometown. And tomorrow's always just a blink ahead of the here and now. It's always just out of sight. And when you live where it's always tomorrow, you don't have time to stop and make plans and preparation and think things out. We've been speeding now for 100 years at least. And as long as we stay on this side of the timeline, as long as we stay in tomorrow, we're safe. They can't catch us. And that's where we've been all this time. That's probably why you've never seen our show. See, today never catches up to tomorrow. And very seldom does anyone in the here and now ever step across that line. Yeah. Well, I've seen a few try it in my time. But let me tell you, it really does a number on your molecules. It rearranges your brain. Because in tomorrow, nothing is ever the same. It's called tomorrow because it's tomorrow. And if you were to step into tomorrow, then you would never stay the same. That's kind of hard for most people to take, so I wouldn't try it at home if I were you. Anyway, that's the reason you've never seen our show. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't mind staying in tomorrow. Not for a moment. The problem is, as long as we're in tomorrow, you can't see us. And we really, really wanted you to see our grand centennial celebration. We didn't know how to do it, frankly. But to make a long story short, Fred's thing saved the day. Fred's a fix-it man. He fixes everything. He even fixes things that aren't broke. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, what is Fred's thing and what does it have to do with your show? Well, I don't know what it is, and Fred don't either. As far as we can tell, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. But we use it all the time, and it always works. So we figured it'd be just a thing. We figured it'd be just a thing to bring you right up to the edge of tomorrow without us having to slow down so much that we got caught by time. Oh, there's something else you should know about Fred's thing. Like I say, we use it all the time, and it always works. But it doesn't always work the way you might expect. So if you should see something you never expected, just which means Fred's thing is working just fine. Well, let's give it a try, shall we? Fred, I want to plug her in. Okay, how about some juice?
It's the rage of the ages, the fad that never fades. It's clogging $4.
No problem, folks. Just a minor adjustment. We'll be ready to go. Boy, are we in for a treat tonight. I can't wait to see our show. Yay! 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 It makes my circus just percolate thinking about it. And boy, will your brainstems bubble with the sights and sounds of tomorrow when we blast right up to the edge of that line. Fred, are you ready now? He's ready! It's that time again! The time you always look forward to! It's tomorrow! Yay! And that means it's time for the Tomorrow Show, coming to you extra live from just the other side of the intergalactic timeline, with your host, Cosmo Cumulus, and his co-host, that lovable, zany, irrepressible assembly of circuit boards and breakers, Blink the Mechazoid, with Horns Mitchell and the Tomorrow Show Band. So get with me, ladies and gentlemen. Make that leap ahead. Jump out of your worn-out here and now. Open your mind's mouth and taste tomorrow. Because here it is.
Welcome to the most popular and least visible television show in the universe. And welcome to our most special of shows, our Grand Centennial celebration. Yeah, you know, we've been out there in tomorrow, bopping and rocking, rootin', tootin', scootin', just tickling the ribs of the future for about 100 years now, knocking these shows out. And it's a shame you haven't been able to see them, but boy, have we had fun doing them for you. And we're going to share a little bit of that fun with you here tonight, huh? Now, I know what you're saying here. You're saying, Cosmo, you old space dog. Isn't that quite a contradiction? I mean, how? Just how can you have the most popular and least visible television show both at the same time? What a good-looking crowd, huh, Blink?
They sure are, Cosmo. Wonderful crowd.
Yeah, and I know I'm looking good. Thank you. You know, Blink, it just occurred to me, this is the first time anyone's ever seen me.
My Cosmo, I have seen you.
Right, Blink, I was referring to the viewing audience. It's the first time they've ever seen the beauty on duty. Thank you.
Maybe you should have specified that it was a viewing audience you meant, Cosmo. How you humans have survived the ambiguity of your language is a puzzle to me. As far as I can tell, not only does no one ever say exactly what he means, no one even knows exactly what he means. There's an unaccountable gap between language and experience, and I consider it somewhat of a miracle that even the simplest of tasks are accomplished. According to my calculations, a simple request for clinics could yield any one of 6,742 distinct items ranging from mashed potatoes to a 64 Plymouth Value with slant six.
Blink, lighten up, okay, buddy? Yeah, thanks.
See what it is?
Folks, You've just been indoctrinated into the subtleties, such as they are, of Zoid humor. You know, these guys, they love having us on every now and then, and I, for one, don't begrudge them their fun, seeing the super job they do for us. So, what do you say we give them a big hand? What do you think, huh? Yeah, I love these guys. You know, so far as I'm concerned, life just wouldn't be worth living without these literal little guys, and they do get literal, if you know what I mean. But you know, these guys are really what keeps us all together, you know? They're the ones that bring home the beans. They get the job done, if you know what I mean.
Cosmo, it appears they do not know what you mean.
Oh, sure they do, Blink. Everybody has a mechanical, right? Well, maybe they just didn't bring them, Blink, because they came to the Tomorrow Show, yeah. That's true, Blink, but, nah, Blink, everybody has a mechanical, right? I know I couldn't get by without Blink here. You know, without his stable, mechanical hand tending to the business at hand, not that one, Blink. Without his stable mechanical hand, I'd not be free to revel in the zest and the zing of utter chaos and disorientation. And you know, that's what tomorrow is all about, isn't it, folks, huh? Yeah. You know, it's what curls my hair. It's what makes my neutrons hatch. You know, it's knowing that in the face of all that's stable and mechanical and predictable and boring, it's knowing that in the face of that, there's one tiny, boundless space where I don't know what the heck is going to happen next. Hit it, honestly. Say hello to the folks, Horns. Oh, yeah, he's good. Listen, Horns, where are you guys from?
California.
Right, now, that's that weird place they kept trying to say was part of planet Earth. Is that right?
That's right, Cosmo. About 5 years ago, we finally met this another planet.
Yeah. Now, all of you guys are from California, right?
California is a planet reserved exclusively for the nurturing and breeding of musicians and movie stars. They say there's something in the water.
How's the water there, Horns?
Real sweet, Cosmo.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Blink, I'm going to walk on down to the audience and get to know some of these folks. What do you think?
Good idea.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. This is my favorite part of the show. Actually, the whole show is my favorite part of the show. And how are you, young lady? Stand up, please. What's your name?
Marcia, am I on TV?
Holovision is closed.
Oh, wow.
And when are you from, Marcia?
I'm from 76. Can I say hello to the folks back home?
Sure, go ahead.
76ers, I made it.
She's actually an 87, but she's not really sure yet, you know what I'm saying?
76. 76.
Oh.
Roger.
Yeah, of course. Well, Marcia, what brings you on the show?
Oh gosh, it's a certain desire to rub elbows with the kind of undistinguished and theater goers of our town.
Yeah, well, you got it. Yeah, they're all here, each and every one of them, yeah. Well, we have one of our special Tomorrow Show t-shirts for you. Yeah. All right. Thanks for being here with us, Mom.
Oh, I love it.
Great.
Great.
Okay, let's see what else we got going on. How about you, sir? Would you like to stand up? What's your name? Jim, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
Good, you look great. Healthy young man.
You look pretty good yourself.
Yeah, what do you think of this suit?
Oh, that's all right. Where do you get a nice jacket like that?
Well, actually, this suit is a hologram. You see, in reality, I'm standing here buck naked. That's right, buck naked. As a matter of fact, I'm actually 6 inches shorter than I appear to be, too. They're really good with these things in my time. But it's good having you here. What brings you down?
Just driving by. I thought I'd walk in, check it out.
Great. Did they make you pay downstairs?
Yeah, they made me pay.
Good, they're doing their job. Well, good. Nice having you with us. Got a t-shirt for you also. Great. Good, thanks. Now this man, I know. Stand up, please. This is Dr. Micah Zeman, author of the triple entendre theory. I've been following his work for some time, and I'm thrilled. What brings you down here?
Well, who knows what brings anybody anywhere, but it seemed like it was a good time to get out of the layout.
That's why I like this guy's work. We think so similar. Well, look, I've got this crazy idea. What do you say we bring Dr. Zeman up on the show and get him to tell us a little bit about his theory? What do you think?
Yeah.
Huh?
Great, we got
Yeah, okay. Come on up, Dr. Good to have you with us. Yeah, we'll get you a t-shirt. Getting to warn him about that timeline. The Vulcan nerve pitches straightening right out. They always get a little disoriented. Have a seat over here, Dr. Great to have him with us. Yeah, up on the chair. Good. He'll be okay. Well, look, Dr. Zeman, I'm sorry, it's okay. It's just that Zeman is such a beautiful name. It's so profound. It's just a beautiful name for a beautiful brain. You know, I love this guy. He's somewhere what, and the things this guy can do. But it's not what he can do. It's what's he going to do. We know these scientists are good with their theories, but can they get some points on the board? You know what I'm saying here? Can they get some points?
Points! Points? You want points? I'll show you points. You be at Alpha Z tomorrow night at the Civic Center, and I'll show you 5 minutes of nothing but points.
Well, there you have it, folks. Bruno the blunt instrument going up against Dr. Micah Zeman. I'm sure it will be quite a match. I'm sure that we will see some blood tomorrow night.
Be there, sucker!
Osmo, chill out. Fred, we're losing stability. No problem, folks. We'll be right back after a short station break. Hey, ready? No problem, folks. We just had a slight glitch with Fred's machine, but he assures me
the universe, and as soon as we find a way to overcome your stability, we're going for it, big guy. You know, money is no problem here. I just can't wait to see your face the first time you get a real shot of chaos and disorientation.
Speaking of disorientation, you put Zeman through some heavy changes there, man.
Ooh, is he okay?
Well, he's fair considering he offered to rearrange his molecular structure. You gotta watch yourself, Bobby.
No changes, Blink? Couple of easy-teensy changes?
No can do, cause these people have to know what to expect.
What to expect? Blink, isn't that a little backward? I mean, if you're always tied up in what to expect, then you never really get a chance to get what's really going on, which is change, flux, excitement!
Tom, we're back on.
Oh, so we are. And once again, the Tomorrow Show recreates history in its own image. Our first guest is a man who was frozen 100 years ago when he fell into the fresh frozen vegetable bin in a leading supermarket of the day. We're going to bring him out here and thaw him out right on our show, so we'll need an especially warm welcome. For Bob the Seeker. Wheel him on out here, guys. Come on. Don't break him. Good, thanks guys. Check's in the mail.
Charlie! Charlie, is that you?
No, I'm Cosmo Cumulus, and your name is Bob, right?
Right, where am I? What's going on?
Well, Bob, you're on the Tomorrow Show. You've just been thawed out. You've just been thawed out after being frozen for approximately 100 years. How's that for being rudely awakened? Which we found is the only way to awaken someone, but how you feeling?
I'm freezing. Where's Charlie?
Blake, did we find anybody else?
No.
Nobody else. Exactly who is Charlie?
He was my best friend. We were seekers.
Right, and exactly what did you seek?
The answer.
The answer to
The question.
the question being,
The meaning of life.
oh, and why the meaning of life, Bob? Why the meaning of life?
Why? Well, because that's what you seek when you're a seeker. Listen, I've been frozen for 100 years. Does that mean that Charlie is, is Charlie?
Deceased?
Oh,
most
God.
likely.
Oh, good, Charlie, you like party and football. Checked into the Gothic Dust Hotel.
Bob, take it easy there, buddy. Listen. He must have been starved after 100 years. You know. Let me freshen that up for you. Nice piece of celery. Yeah, there you go. Can you tell us a little more about this singing that you did?
Sure. You see, me and Charlie, we used to travel around the world trying to find somebody or something that could tell us why we were traveling around the world. You know, somebody could have that missing something to our lives. You know? Me, and especially Charlie, figured somebody had to know what life was all about.
Right. Now, Bob, I would have thought that you would have talked to life about that, you know?
Life?
Yeah. Did you bother doing that?
No, not that I know of.
Well, Bob, I'm not trying to give you a hard time here, but I would have thought that if you were looking for something, you'd have gone right to the source. You know what I'm saying here?
No, it just never occurred to me that I could talk to life.
Well, who did you talk to, Bob?
You know, other people, other seekers, man.
Right. Well, I'm not trying to give you a hard time here, but I would have thought that if you were looking for something, you'd have gone to someone who found it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just it. We never found anybody who found it. That's why we were seekers.
first time, but you see, you're on the Tomorrow Show. And you see that line right there? Yeah. That's the intergalactic timeline, Bob. You see, everything on that side of the line is in the here and now. But everything on this side of the line is in tomorrow. My hometown, by the way. Did I tell you that? Just a great. Anyway, everything on this side of the line is just a short hair ahead of everything on that side.
I believe you call it the future. You're from the future?
Well, we're not really from anywhere, Bob. You see, where we're from, it's always tomorrow.
You mean, well, this is the future, then none of this has happened yet. And if none of this has happened yet, then does that mean I'm still
That's right.
frozen?
Solid. So I wouldn't get too close to that line if I were you, Bob.
Ooh, they're seeing what's going to happen next.
Well, they're seeing some of the possibilities. We did manage to bring form to some of the
Some of the possibilities. You mean if I go back, I might never be thawed out? You mean
Well, you'll be what you were, Bob.
frozen?
Solid. Yeah. And I can't guarantee you're never going to be anything else.
I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in tomorrow.
Well, where else do you have to go?
Look at it this way, Bob. You're not stuck here because here is over there, and if you're over there, you'd really be stuck. But you're over here, and here is tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is just the unstickiest place there is, Bob. You know, everything is going on here, and all at once is just so exciting.
I can imagine.
Oh, no, you can't. It's impossible to imagine.
You're right. I have no idea what he's talking about.
You know, I'm having a problem with what you were talking about. This seeking. Exactly what did you and these other seekers talk about?
Well, you know, we kind of sit around the old campfire there, cozy up a little bit, and then we just try to have a meaningful dialogue.
Dialogue. There's your problem right there, Bob. That's why you never found anything.
Where's the problem?
Well, it's all those dialogues, Bob. You see, nobody has them anymore. They're so passé. You know, trialogues are what's going on now.
Trialogue. Trialogue supplanted dialogues in the late 1900s when the theory of triple entendre was first promulgated by one Dr. M. Zeeman. Dr. Zeeman's work showed that 2 is less than 1, and hence any consideration which takes into account only 2 sides is disjointed, misleading, and no fun at all.
Right, like Blake said, Bob, you see, dialogues are mathematically incomplete. They're physiologically incorrect, Bob. They're archaic. Plus, they're just no fun. You see, in a dialogue, all you can do is go back and forth and back. You never really get to go anywhere like you do in a trialogue.
What the hell is a trialogue?
Trialogue, a mathematically correct consideration which takes into account, well, everything. While getting acquainted with the art and fun of trialoguing, you may consider that everything is divided into 3 positions or persuasions, named respectively, me are always right even when I'm wrong. You are always wrong even when you're right. And them are the locale of the so what. All parties to a trialogue are advised to pack lightly but warmly and carry a toothbrush, as they may find themselves far from home before they know it. Furthermore,
Yeah, Blink, thanks.
Oh, wait. What is this locale of the so what business? You know, every question has its pro and con, and what else is there? Everything else is irrelevant.
Exactly, Bob. That's what you've been ignoring all this time.
Irrelevant? That's why I ignore it, because it's irrelevant.
But Bob, that's why you shouldn't ignore it.
How can you not ignore the irrelevant?
Well, Bob, when you see that it's not irrelevant anymore, then you won't ignore it. Right, Bob. It's like the third side of a Super Bowl.
What? Where's the third side of a Super Bowl?
Yeah, Bob, it's this little seam right here, Bob. You see, you never notice it, but without it, wouldn't Super Bowls be a mess? Let me show you something else here, buddy. It's like this line.
Oh, hey, watch that line. Hey.
I just gotta show you. Okay. See, Bob, on this side of the line, it's frozen. On this side, it's unfrozen. Right? Sure. Okay. You've got your past, you've got your future, you've got your stuck, you got your unstuck. Now, Those are the two sides you always see, right, Bob?
Yeah.
But what you don't see is what divides the two, but at the same time holds them together, the line itself.
You're saying that to have a trial, in order to have a trialogue, you look for what chops things into two pieces.
Right, and Bob, if you're not stuck being either right or wrong, then you become what's irrelevant.
Right.
And you can be everywhere.
you go back and catch your breath, and we'll have a chat with you in a moment. So, are you? Folks, you may have noticed we had a slight stability glitch a moment ago. Actually, Cosmo shorted out Fred's thing. But Fred assures me that there's absolutely no problem, man. Cosmo, he's back!
Yeah, I just couldn't resist taking Pop on a little trip.
Oh, where did you go?
Well, gosh, we went all over Blink and all at once. It was so much fun.
Where's Bob? Isn't he coming back?
Well, he should be along anytime, Blink. You know, I did manage to pin a note to his chest before we got separated.
Separated? How did you let that happen, Cosmo?
Yeah, well, Blink, by the time we hit the 19th century, things were moving so
anytime between 1987 and 2087, please throw me out. If you find me at any other time, send me to tomorrow. Thanks.
My hometown. Just a great
Really?
place. Did I mention that before?
Please, come on, they're about to throw the book at me! Bob, my goodness, you look frazzled. It's okay, officer. I'll take care of him. Hey, Bob, let's have a seat over here. Not here. You know.
You two better watch. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on you. Every move you make, every breath you take.
I'll be watching you.
Hold your tongues!
Did you have a good night?
Yeah, wow. I think I talked to Napoleon.
Oh, what do you have to say?
He said, what's Russia got that I ever wanted anyway?
That Napoleon, what a kidder, huh?
Yeah. Well, seeing two sides will get you nowhere, but seeing three take you places you never expected.
Yeah, at least I think it was Napoleon. I mean, everything kept moving so fast, it was like everything was speaking all at once.
Sounds like you had a little chat with life.
You know, but anyway, Blink, it really wasn't like I went back. It was more like I went in two directions at once. How can I go in two directions at once?
Because, Bob, there's never just two, remember?
Right, that's so hard to remember.
What was that?
What was what?
Who are you talking to?
Me? Nobody.
I saw you. You were talking to someone over here.
Couldn't have been anything that mattered.
It was completely irrelevant.
Hey, Chief. Look who it is. It's that cute little Megazoid.
Cute little Megazoid.
Brink. That was his name.
That's close enough.
So it is, Brink. I thought you said this was a clogging show.
Clogging show! Hey, got an idea. Why don't we show the nice chief a couple steps, huh?
Oh, yeah, right. No, we can't do that right now because we're getting ready to go on break.
That's right. Chief, we're out of time.
Out of time! Did you hear what he said, men? He said he was out of time. And we know what that means, don't we? That means he didn't have time to plan. That means he didn't have time to think things out. That means he didn't have time to prepare for tomorrow. Men, draw your weapons. Now this Chief, fire at will.
Will! Where is he? Chief, while you're here, how about a cool one with you?
Oh, I believe I will. Will! No!
Holy shaziskas, those guys are back. Where's Cosmo?
Right here, Bob. Just had a little business to take care of.
You picked a fine time to check out. The Tide Police were just here.
Darn, I missed them again. Why am I disappointed? Yeah, well, Blake, let's get on with the show here. Who have we got coming up next?
Should be time for Val to come back out.
Oh, great. Well, folks, this is going to be a treat. Now, Val was who you just heard singing, and I think we ought to bring her out here and just get to know her a little bit better. What do you think, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good shot.
Oh, I love this holographic outfit.
Yeah, it looks
I
great,
have to
too.
tell you. Yeah, and it's just great to be,
Well, Val, you know, I've seen you work, and you are just a beauty when you start to cook up there.
Oh, Cosmo, I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. That's what I am. I've traveled through this vast system of ours. I've wandered through sparkling sprays of stars. I've ridden the crystal-edged colors of the galaxy. My orbit has taken me from the beginning colonies of space to the frontiers of New York City. Why, I've even been sucked up to the edge of a black hole. I've even fallen through a wormhole in space. Yeah, they came out on the other side. Yeah. That's right, Cos, but everything I experience, everything my senses capture and carry captive into my chemistry becomes a part of my blood. It becomes my art. And my art is giving voice to the musings of my heart.
Well, you must be from California.
Why, yes, I am originally. How did you know?
They say it's something in the water.
Oh, Blinky, you are so cute. I just love these mechazoids. They are so When you're in orbit as much as I am, you kind of take to those natural ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see how you might take on some of the characteristics of space.
Well, they're studying me, you know.
No, I didn't know. Who's that?
Oh, scientists and stuff. They're always following me around, trying to figure out what makes me tick. They say they've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I can imagine how they must feel.
Well, Carl, I think what first got their attention was the fact I orbit without any equipment.
Without equipment?
But yeah, it's just so natural. You know, ordering a cup of coffee really isn't that much different than orbiting the system. At least to me. And then, I think what really got me curious is when I drove to that little tiny wormhole in space. Well, didn't you read about it? It was in all the
I
papers.
meant to ask you about that.
Well, because it didn't really even think to. I went in and I popped out the other side just like a weenie shot from a gun. Yeah. Anyway, you know what they found?
What, who found?
What?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the scientist, of course.
That's right, the scientists. Well, they found that my brain is an exact replica of the solar system. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Well, there is so much space up there. Most people have about this little teeny tiny space between their brain cells, you know. But I've got this much space between my brain cells, yeah.
Ooh, think I'm in love.
Anyway, that is what makes my voice so distinctive. It's the resonance factor, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Val, do you think you could give me a few pointers on this moving and rotational axis?
God, do you really mean it?
Yeah, maybe after some
Oh, I mean, that's sure. I'd love to.
We can rotate on down this little bar I know, have a couple of rounds. Well, Val, I understand you have another number for us.
That's right, Cos. It's something I want to do with Blinky because he's so cute, you know.
Excuse me. Z?
Oh.
Is he okay?
Oh.
Okay, well, Val, can we put you on hold here for just a minute?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Folks, Dr. Zeman has apparently recovered and is willing to come back out, God knows why, and discuss his theory with us further. So what do you say? One more time, we welcome Dr. Yeah, come on over here next. Now, this is Bob. Hi, how you doing, Bob? Right. And this is the ever lovely Bellaria Inn.
Oh, sure. You're a scientist. Oh, great.
Yeah, well, Dr. Zeman,
I want one of these.
Already. Wow. So soon.
Yes, Cosmo.
yeah, could you tell us something about the
Well,
theory?
Cosmo, if you don't mind, what I'd really like to talk about is something of particular interest to Bob here, and also happens to be the subject of my very earliest research, which is yet to be published.
Sounds great. Let's hear all about it.
Well, it concerns the search, as Bob put it, for the meaning of life.
Ooh, the meaning of life. You're a seeker too?
No, you see, I found it.
You found it? Oh. Tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me what it
You
is.
should take it easy on this.
Well, it's a particle, you see. I've isolated the physical substance that holds the meaning of life. I call it a meaningful particle, part of its purpose.
Ooh.
Oh, that really is.
Have you got it here with you? I mean, take a look.
Well,
this is a particle. You can't really
yes,
see it.
but actually, that's not at all what I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Well, can we just take like a peek at the
A little, well, maybe a little peek if you insist. It's not at all what you expect. Really.
Is that the truth
Right.
or what?
Don't drop it.
This is it.
Oh, that is meaningful. Yeah, that really.
It's raw. It's a raw between rock or Cosmo?
Right, Bob. Given the choice between rock or Cosmo, which would you say is more meaningful? Sorry, Bob. Time's up. Would any of our other contestants like to try a shot at it? Which is more meaningful, rock or Cosmo? No one willing to give it a try? Well, let's just go on to the next question.
Wait, don't we get to hear the answer to that one?
Sorry, Bob. Our rules just do not allow us to give out answers to questions that have been missed by all the contestants. Now, the next question is, what's the difference between something alive and something dead or something stable?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What stable is more meaningful?
We talked
Is
about
there any way that we can accept that answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, Blink, you are technically correct, but since we've already covered that material, our staff must disallow that answer.
What staff?
Now, let's see how our scores are stacking up. Blink, 0. Better luck next time, Blinky. Bob, 0. Bob, just not having a good one, are we? Valari, 0.
Oh.
Valari, you're just too far ahead of us.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys, not having a good night tonight, but it's not too late. The game is not over yet. Let's go on.
Still, how about the answer? No, Bob, we've already been over that.
Well, see, we make an exception just this once.
Just this once. All right, what about it, folks? Should we give them the answer? What's the difference between something alive or something stable? And the answer is... something alive has greater capacity for change and potential for growth because life of meaning never stays put. Life is alive, life is growth, life is change!
Hey, Dr. Zeno, wait a minute. I've never been on a game show where the host won. I want a rematch.
Well, Bob, let's just see what the other contestants have to say. Valari and Blink, Bob here wants a rematch. You guys up for it? Ooh, sort of funny of us, are you, Blink? How about you folks? You game for another game?
Yes.
Here we go. First question for Bob. You see lots of rocks.
Yeah, I see lots of rocks are everywhere.
Bob, since you got that answer correct, you get a shot at the next question also. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Remember, the next question will decide the game, Bob. So, take your time. The question is, do you see lots of cosmos?
Do I see lots of Cosmo?
That's right, Bob. Do you see lots of cosmos?
You mean lots of people that look like Cosmo?
Bob. Now you're asking me to interpret the question for you. I'm afraid you'll just have to give it your own best shot. So, relax and take your time.
No, I never met anyone like Cosmo before.
Way to go, Bob. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, could it? Really? Bob, show everybody, tell everybody what you plan to do with your advice.
I was kind of hoping I was going to have a barbecue.
All right, then you can do your hair, or better yet, he can grill his hair and blow dry his burgers. Okay, seriously, Bob, was that a lucky guess, or was that something you knew?
No, it was just the only answer. I've never met anyone like Cosmo. He's the most unstable character I've ever met.
Really?
Isn't he so? This guy's amazing. I mean, he's always flipping back and forth. I've never seen anybody like, if I had not been looking into the life of me, I would have thought he's your ordinary garden variety maniac. But he's just what I've been looking for. I mean, he's chock full of the life of me. I
sensitive about that.
Yeah, he'd really like to experience change and growth. He really would.
Well, that's the reason I drink so much. I'm trying to alter my molecular structure.
Really? Me too. That's why I've been drinking.
So you get a little more successful than me.
No, you guys, you won't believe it. This is the first job I've ever had. No, really? Yeah. It's true. Blink, Bob, Valari, Kazi, baby, friends out there in television land. An hour ago, I was the most stable person in the universe. I mean, boring. I never been a game show host. I almost never laughed. I never had any fun.
No?
Zilch.
Still!
None.
Oh,
That's when it hit me. I realized I was about as alive as that rock.
oh.
I mean, I had about that much capacity for change and,
Molecular excitement.
right, molecular excitement. Yeah.
You are very meaningful.
Right. You're not trying to tell us so, Dr. Zeman, that you have to get drunk in order to find the meaning of life. No. What I mean is, to find the life meaning, you have to move.
About as fast as life moves, Bob.
Freeze! Why don't you want to move? Keep it covered, man. Now, which one of you calls this Cosmo? Come on, we heard he was here.
Chief, he can't be here because if he was here, he'd be over there, and if he was over there, then he couldn't be.
Ah! I got a warrant to arrest Cosmo Cumulus, he calls himself. Now, you better tell me where he is.
Arrest him for what, Chief?
What?
Yeah.
Just arrest him, make him stop.
Make him stop what, Chief?
Make him stop doing what he's doing.
Chief, let's talk about this. Folks, I'd like you to welcome our special surprise guest, Chief Accutron of the Time Police. To have you with us, Chuck. Yeah, now about this Cosmo. What does he do besides call himself Cosmo?
Ain't that enough?
Yeah, well, I guess names are rather arresting. But surely you must have done something else to offend you, Chief.
He just don't stop.
Yeah, no.
Really?
He's always moving, having fun. He don't take nothing serious. And you know what? He moves too fast for my taste. And when you move that fast, you know what happens. You don't stop to... And you don't stop to... Figure it out. And you don't stop to... Prepare for tomorrow. Today. It just ain't natural.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it ain't or isn't, Chief.
Mark my words. I'm gonna make him stop. If it's the last thing I do. Don't tell anyone. But I've got undercover agents on his trail right now.
Undercover agents.
Yeah, undercover agents.
Well, Chief, your secret is safe with us, but don't you think you're being a little hard on this Cosmo guy? I mean, it's such a big life, Chief. Don't you think you could just relax a little, take it easy, kick your old feet up? What do you think, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could use a vacation.
That's the spirit, Chief. Can we get you a beer or something?
You sure look familiar.
Well,
You look real familiar.
that's a really short vacation.
What do you call it?
Well, Chief, I don't call myself anything.
You sure you don't call yourself Cosmo?
Never have, Chief. You see, where I'm from, tomorrow, my hometown, by the way. Did I tell you? Well, anyway, where I'm from, we're not real big on names. Now, Blink is the one to talk to about names, but I'm sure he's never called himself Cosmo. And this is Bob down next to Blink, and he's never called
You
himself.
sure look like this character. You sure you don't call yourself Cosmo?
Chief, I cross my heart. Never have, and I never will.
Well, hit the deck! I told you to never say that word around me. Now what are you up to, bub?
Well, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't we all help the chief out?
I'm not gonna help this guy. Help the chief of police.
We could all help the chief look for the Cosmo that calls himself Cosmo. Yeah. Now, Chiefy, don't you worry about
an egotistical man want to live forever? I mean, no one who knows anything would inflict themselves on life for all eternity. Come on! Cosmo!
Dumb question, George, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Why did you become immortal?
Well, I was only 75 then when I volunteered to be the guinea pig. I was too young to know any better. How it is with kids that age. To be honest, I was what they call full of myself. But nowhere near as full of myself as I am now. Can't take it.
Yeah, well, George, look at it this way. You were 75, and that was in
1990. That was a horrible year. Horrible.
That would make you 172. Now, George, that's not that old. I'm older than that. I mean, how do they really know that you're immortal?
They're hoping I'm not. I mean, they realize they made a big, big mistake here. Oh, yeah. I'm suing them, Oh, yeah. I'm suing them.
I didn't know. For what?
Well, never mind. I'm tired of that story, too. Look, it's terrible, Cosmo. You just don't know what it's like being immortal. I'm worried that my Social Security won't hold out. It's just absolutely terrible. The system was not designed for people like me.
Because there probably are no people like that.
I mean, wait, no. Look, nothing else in life is immortal. Everything else lives by a certain rhythm. My rhythm is out of sync. Do you understand what's happening? At least you people, you have the comfort of knowing that no matter what goes wrong, you will pass. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you will pass. Everything passes. Except me. I just can't go on like this. Except that I keep going on and on.
Can we get you a beer or something? Please, can we get you a sandwich or something?
I'll be fine. Look, control like that. It's just something hopefully it got to me, Cosmo.
I had no idea it was so hard to live in the here and now.
Pardon?
Well, George, it just always seems to be something. Either you're afraid of dying or you're afraid of not dying.
Yeah, I know, yeah, right. There's a that, yeah. I know.
But George, you can look on the bright side.
I know. You're not gonna say what everybody else says, are you? No.
Well, I've never been known to say what everyone else says. What does everyone else say?
Well, you can imagine the type of jokes I have to put up with. The other day, this fellow gave me a bumper sticker. He said, look, take this bumper sticker. This is like a present for you. You know what he said? He said, life is hard, and then you don't die.
I wasn't going to say anything like that, George. I was going to say that you can look on the really bright side.
But how, Cosmo? I mean, I don't think you realize what I'm up against. I'm faced with being me for the rest of my life. Forever. Hey.
That's just it, George. You don't have to be you forever for the rest of your life.
I don't.
No, you don't. Not if you live where it's tomorrow. You don't. See, nothing is ever the same there. And everything else is different, too. Just nothing matters.
Nothing matters? Not even the most horrible thing in the universe? Not even being immortal? It doesn't matter?
Nothing matters, George, because you see, in tomorrow, nothing is matter yet.
Nothing is matter. Nothing is matter. Yeah, sure. Tomorrow, nothing is matter. Yeah.
Picture yourself. Maybe not yourself. Picture it.
Yeah, right.
Imagine surfing the high seas of continual change, buoyed by warm swells of possibilities, feeling the shifting sands of the unpredictable sliding through your toes like silk. Frolicking in shady groves, dappled with visions of the unexpected. George, it's just so exciting!
But, Cosmo, I just can't imagine what it would be like. But then, that's the whole idea! Oh, yeah, that's the whole idea!
Cosmo, it's here.
What's here, Clint?
The alien, it's here.
The alien? Here? Now? George, you want to hang around? We've got anything else going on? Well, folks, right now we're going to have out Harry.
Pardon me, the name is Harold.
Harold from planet. How do you pronounce that?
That's planet,
Yeah. Now is that with a big or the blank? I'll handle it better. Thanks. Welcome with me right now, Harold from planet. Yeah, nice threads. Have a seat. Yeah, well. Harold, welcome to the show and welcome to our solar system.
why, thank you, Cosmo. May I call you Cosmo?
Please do, please do. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk to you before the show, and I must say that I'm just a little bit surprised that you look like you look.
He means that you look so much like us. Isn't that what you mean, Cosmo?
Right, thank you.
Well, I'm surprised that you look so much like me. Though you are a bit messier. I always thought we'd make contact with superior beings.
Well, darned if we didn't think the same thing. And what tells you that we're not superior?
You're just so messy. I mean, no offense, Cosmo. After all, I am your guest for the evening, and a guest must always be polite. You people could really use a few grooming tips.
No doubt, and no doubt you're just the one to give them to us, but see, the problem is, when you're zipping around in tomorrow all the time, you don't always have a lot of time left for good grooming. Take me, for example. I'm lucky if my darn socks match in the morning. Yeah, well, that's Blink's job anyway, but I'm sure that good grooming is very important to you. Am I right?
You're so right, Cosmo. Grooming is not only important, it's a way of life for us.
Yeah, and I must say you are a credit to your people. You just cut a fine figure. But tell me, how do you do it, Harold? I mean, life is just such a messy place, you know?
Well, that's something that you have to work on, Cosmo. You know, our planet used to be every bit as messy as yours.
Oh, really?
Really, you wouldn't have believed it. There was dust everywhere. And dirt. You know how it is. You get your own little corner, all cleaned up, nice and neat. And then along comes a gust of wind that messes it all back up again. Wind is your worst enemy, Cosmo. Never underestimate wind. In fact, our second greatest breakthrough was the discovery of a permanent shellac for our hair. No wind's gonna ruffle this baby.
I could use that. That could last forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that is lovely, but tell us about the sociological aspects of your people, Harold. I mean, what are they like besides being well-groomed?
Well, it all goes hand in hand, Cosmo. In fact, our greatest breakthrough was the discovery, and it precipitated quite an evolutionary leap, was the discovery that neatness counts, Cosmo. My advice to all you people is just to get rid of all of this complexity and change. It just clutters everything up.
Now, wait, that's backward. That's involution, not evolution. Please.
That really is a thing with you humans, isn't it? Beg your pardon, I don't quite get your meaning.
Well, this need for irreducible simplicity and the constant urge to reduce everything to the lowest common denominator.
Well said, Blink. May I call you Blink? You know, you're somebody that I can talk to. You know, our civilization used to be every bit as complex as yours.
There's the man that talked about complexity.
You know, our civilization used to be every bit as complex as yours.
Oh, you don't say.
I do say. I just said our history is replete with tales of endless times of upheaval and change. It was messy, very messy indeed. But through it all, we held fast to our goal.
Which is?
Our goal of absolute unity, where all are one, and one is well groomed, eternally unchanging, forever neat, and always ultra polite. Time police! We got you now, Cosmo!
it just being a theory. Visibility is the thing these days. Gotta keep your name out there. Keep your face in front of the crowd. No pun intended.
I'm taking.
Seriously, sit down, Rod. Let me talk to you. You know, it's not as easy being the big man as it used to be. I mean, these days there's all these little things out there. Someone's always trying to prove it's quicker, faster, hotter, better. You gotta stay on your feet all the time. Keep moving.
I know just what it's like, but you know, I've always had this question for you, BB.
Sure, Cosby. Sit down.
It's about your childhood. You know, I've always thought that you high voltage types must have had some underlying trauma that forced you to be bigger than everyone else, you know?
Not really, Cos. I don't really believe I had a childhood, but I do remember a time when I was real tense, real dense, withdrawn, introspective, inner-directed. Pressure began building up. I got real nervous, and then all of a sudden, one day, bang! I just blew up! Blew up real good. Took off out of nowhere, never seen. You know, everyone's always taking stuff from me. Everyone from pulsars and quasars and supernovas, little old firecrackers. Ha! They're all derivatives of me, but I don't mind, cause you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Don't I know it? But to me, you are just the biggest, and you're so refreshingly messy. I see you gotta go. It's been great having you.
Gotta go, all right, cuz. Gotta go. I mean, it's change. It's the name of the game. Can I say one word of advice to the audience before I have to leave?
Go right ahead.
One word. Listen to me. Just one word. Bang! You gotta keep having those bangs. It doesn't matter if you're big or small, short or tall. You just gotta know it's the only way to go. I mean, it's change. It's the name of the game. It's gotta go.
Great having you.
Can't take it.
Well, folks, that's the Tomorrow Show, taking you out with a big bang.
Good one, guys. Love you, baby.
Thanks, Big Bang, wherever you are, and I know you're everywhere. Well, folks, we're going to bring Val out here and help us blast this show off. What do you think? Come out,
Yeah.
mailing list downstairs if you'd like to be informed of future activities. It's right down by the front door. And I'm going to bring the cast out, and I want to get them all out here and show you one thing that in all these months of rehearsal, I was able to really teach them, and they've really got it down. Come on out here, guys. Yeah, you can do that. You guys ready?
Is this with the right hand or the left hand?
Left hand tonight, yeah. It's the famous, patented Cosmocumulus bow.